Now, this is where Tim Walz goes off the deep end, starts losing his mind, literally just making up lies and says, you should have voted for him and Kamala because the Republicans are trying to defund the police now. Watch.
What do you think America's listening to you right now, thinking about what might have been had you been vice president instead of J.D. Vance, what might have been had Kamala Harris been the president right now instead of Donald Trump? People hearing you talking about the pushback and the fight and that mattering. What does that mean in practical terms? The average person watching you right now who agrees that this needs a big pushback, what should they do?
Yeah, and you know that overused term, the frog in the boiling water, we've been in the damn pot way too long. I think it is speaking up. It's thinking about your neighbors. It's writing and putting those members of Congress. Look, there is no spine amongst those folks, but this is real. This is, you know, they're talking about defunding the police, things that they, you know, puff their chests up and say they're good with, making the case. And I would let, you know, to the voters, I'm with this too. Everybody's fatigued. Trust me, I get it. It was pure hell, and the disappointment and the frustration. And I'm, you know, soul searching. What could we have done to make the case? Because we knew this was coming. We knew that the implications, and they're throwing so much at us that we're fatigued. You know, we spent 3 days, you know, having them trying to debate that President Musk gave a Nazi salute. Of course he did.
You can tell just how desperate they are by bringing up Elon Musk's wave to the crowd and calling it a Nazi salute. These people are just degrading themselves and embarrassing themselves so badly. They're trying to grasp to anything to make them feel like they were right. The federal funding freeze was so specific, a third grader could understand it. But yet Democrats are just willing to lie and say, oh, he's cutting Medicaid, he's cutting Medicare, he's cutting food stamps, he's cutting Head Start, he's cutting air traffic control, the police. It was so specific. No more money that's not in line with an America First agenda. That means no more $300 million to circumcisions in Africa. No more money that goes to supporting this divisive and racist DEI initiative. So no more billions of dollars in taxpayer money to line the pockets of critical race theory activists. It also said the hiring freezes and the funding freezes did not apply to essential services, to public safety services, to services directly to people. But the Democrats are hoping their supporters are so outraged that they don't care to hear the facts. They just want to be lied to and fed propaganda. The reason the Democrats are in shambles and this is their only strategy is because they built their entire platform and ideology on anti-American ideas and values that are extremely unpopular and were rejected by the public. So in order for them to go forward, they have to dismantle their entire party and rebuild it. But that would require admitting that they were wrong in the first place, which they refuse to do. So they're stuck in this limbo mode.